Hey friends, so today I will just do this beta talk of Brave Musketeer family. So these are the heroes that we tested: Aramis, Athos, Cardinal, Richelieu, Constance, D'Arfuon, whatever that is. I'm told that I didn't pronounce it properly. Then Milady de Winter, Porthos, Queen Anne, and Rochefort. So I'm just trying to be a little bit French. So we had five heroes that got launched: Cardinal, Constant, Milady de Winter, and Rochefort didn't come in this portal. And amongst the epic heroes, Villiers came, but Kitty did not. And among both the rares did not come. So I'm ones that have been left out, and those are the ones that I will just quickly cover in this particular discussion. So Aramis and Athos have come. Let's see what Cardinal does. So Cardinal is a fire legendary female hero. 801 attack, 788 defense, 1553. So all three are good stats if when I look at them in unison. Average speed, special is okay. The passive is the same, so I'm skipping that. Special is Web of Spies. So what does she do? Deals 330 damage to all enemies at average speed. Summons a find for all enemies, and the find does the usual whack job. But at the end of each turn, the spy find steals one of its target's dispellable buffs and gives it to one character in the opposite. So, basically, stealing of buff is done by the find at the end of every turn. So, this is really amazing. When I see 330 damage to all, it's way higher than what Elizabeth does. And she's a hit all hero. Then the find does the usual 45% attack and max health and blah blah blah, same as Elizabeth. And then she reduces the speed of mana generation. Here the find basically takes the dispellable buffs. So Cardinal is really going to be sought after fire hero because stealing buffs is really cool. Okay, let's go to the next one. Constance. So that's a legendary holy female, and 788, 824, and 1507. So a little tanky stats. Fast speed. Special is sword dance and deals at fast speed 235% damage to all, and all allies get plus 45% chance to dodge special skills. Each dodge damages the attacker for 65 damage. So there you go. That's a holy what is the dark hero? Bastet. So this is a holy Bastet kind of a hero at fast speed. Again, going to be sought after. Not introduced over here. Milady de Winter. So that's another lady. 809, 803, 1491 are the stats. Wizard class, slow speed, and special skill is sword dance. What does she do? 385% damage to all enemies. Reflect dispellable. Enemies reflect the dispellable status buffs to the opposite side for 6 turns. And all allies reflect cleansable status ailments they would receive to random character in the opposite team. She is going to be a powerhouse. She's slow, but in rush, just imagine what she will do. Once she has fired, no Alfrike or Khufu can touch, with their damage over time or with their ailments. And any buff that is created on the opposite side is going to be whacked away. It's insane. Insane. All the three specials, hard hitting all with high attack stats, stealing buffs, and reflecting ailments. It's crazy. And there is going to be anticipation. And the fourth one is Rochefort. That's a male, 803, 770, 1590. Dark at average speed. Dishonorable ploy. Deals 625 damage to the target and minor damage to nearby enemies. So 625 is a direct snipe kill, and minor is going to be 312.5, which is minor. Bloody fuck, it's major with that kind of an attack stat. If the target is defeated in 3 turns, all enemies receive 570 damage. Fuck. So if the target is defeated within the 3 turns, then everybody gets a 570 whack. And 570 whack is almost, I would call, a 300 odd percent damage. So these 4 crazies have not been allowed in this portal, which makes the portal really mediocre, honestly, except Aramis and to an extent Parthos. People have spoken a lot about Queen Ain, and I have not been such a fan of hers, for the only fact that there is nothing that protects her, which means the stuff that is available to the allies is useful. But if there was something that protects her, that would have reinforced. But then the stats have been prepared in such a way that, there is reinforcement. So that's that. But there's too many taunts available now widely. So she becomes just another taunt with a little bit of additional here and there, which is cool. But that's that. That doesn't take away the value from anyone who has got her. Congratulations. Let me make that clear. I'm not trying to belittle, but that's the feel I get. Maybe I haven't got her, so that's why I'm like in a crabby mode. But done with this portal for now. Going into the epic heroes. So we got Villiers. We know what he does. Let's see what Kitty does. So female epic hero, 643, 663, and 1362. All 3 stats are, I would say, fairly good. The health is really on a good size. At average speed, dark hero. Flowers of kindness. All allies regenerate. 450 boosted health. And all allies reflect cleansable status ailments they would receive to a random character. So, boosted health and reflector of status ailments. Does that sound familiar? This crazy fellow does it. Whacks everybody at average. Boosts health. This needs to be changed because I think it's 30 if I remember. And immune. So that's that. Let's go to the rare fellows. Felton. So that's a dark 537, 510, and 648 is basically non-existent HP. He does something crazy, that's why. But the attack and defense is really good to start, starting, and he's fast speed. Deals, so his special is Covert Stab, deals 355% damage to the target, deals 100 extra damage if the target has boosted health, and all enemies reflect dispellable buff to the opposite side. That is, his allies get any dispellable buff that exists opposite side. And this happens for 3 turns. He's fast speed. So this is something really useful in buff booster. And because tournament and events and quests are the places where the rare guys come into play mainly. So yeah, his health has been kept very low because he's doing something crazy over here. So I think the emblems and limit break will take care of it. And I'm sure somebody will use that. So Planchet. Again, that's a female. Ice Hero, 517, 453, and 811. Good attack, but other 2 are average. Special skill is Piercing Practice Slash. Destroys all minions from the target and deals straight snipe of 385 damage. So that's that. So nothing great, I would say. Felton has something unique, but nothing, crazy. So this is what it is. So the 4 crazy have been left out. They will arrive during the next quest. So just wanted to highlight that particular aspect. Thanks for watching. Cheers.